Hello pranksters and welcome back to another deck profile today. This time around we're going to be taking a look at my Adamancipator control build, but before we get into that guys, don't forget to go check out all the links down in the description to the other channels I'm involved in, my Twitter, as well as my TCG Player store, and hopefully before long a TCG Player affiliate link. I swear I keep putting it off, but it will get there eventually. And I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit weird or seem a little bit weird in my mouth. I just had the last brackets of my braces put in, so it's a little bit harder to talk right now because I'm still kind of adjusting to it, but it's going along nicely. My teeth are getting straightened a little bit better, so it's all good there. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into this deck profile. Alright, so here's the deck for you. Basically, what this is aiming to do here is use the Adamancipator Synchro monsters to get you free negates or disruptions by getting the according crystals into the graveyard to let their abilities be live, as well as back us up with a couple of Quacky monsters, potentially, that can be free negates of either effects or summons on field, which are always super helpful. Or we have the ability to be able to go into an interior-exterior route if possible. There is a very easy combo that'll let us get into that. And basically this deck it tries to kind of avoid Nibiru plays if it can. Sometimes it overextends a little bit and sets up even more potential, but basically this deck is more aimed at going first than a going second combo deck to OTK your opponent. I designed this build to be a little bit more back row reliant, or at least more help to buy the back row, to be able to disrupt the opponent, make our own plays, and then like set up for the kill the next turn. You can definitely see here down in the extra deck, we do still play the Zeus. We do have the number 82 Heartland Draco. I know this probably isn't the best choice for it, but I know that it works. It'll allow us to attack directly so that we can pull that Zeus out and be able to clear a board if we need to. And we just got a whole bunch of different cards in our toolbox here. We are trying out the Retort Fusion. I know it's not officially ported into the TCG yet, but you could easily cut out the two of these. If you're trying to build like an IRL version of this, you could easily leave out the two of these and the Mystical Sand and be able to go with something else in your extra deck just fine. Like if you want to play a third Raptite, I don't know why you would, but you'd have more flexibility here in the extra deck if you wanted to cut that out. That's totally fine. And most of this stuff is honestly kind of filler in here because we are playing the double Pot of Prosperity, just so we can make sure that we get into the plays that we need, because we pretty much need to see one of our Adamancipator tuners opening in our hand. Otherwise, we don't really have any plays to get started, so we kind of need to see those right away. So I said, nothing too complicated about the deck. There's plenty of extenders in here, plenty of disruption, no hand traps, but I think it's enough to like kind of keep our opponent down a little bit, especially considering that our traps for the Adamancipators are technically searchable to a degree. You can get them off of your Leonite. If you don't open any of them, you can easily synchro into him, and then if you have your Crystal Leonite in the graveyard, it'll let you be able to target a rock monster in your graveyard and special summon it during your opponent's turn. So basically an additional extender all around is all Leonite really is. So if you wanted to cut him down to 1-2, that'd be fine. Just to make more space in the extra deck, throw more stuff in there, that'd totally be okay. But once again, like I said, most of this is just kind of extra fluff in the extra deck in case we need the toolbox, or if we just need something to get rid of with Pot of Prosperity and not have to feel bad about it. So let's go ahead and hop into a test hand, and let's see how well this deck does. Alright, so opening up here, we definitely got combo we needed. I don't think we're going to need to use the Pot of Prosperity. We'll save it as an extender if for some reason our opponent hand traps us at just the right time and we can't play through it. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the Laputite, actually, to be able to stack the top of our deck here, because we want to get that Raptite right away. So we're just going to select 5 cards here, make sure that our Raptite's in there. It doesn't really matter how we stack it, because they're all going to get changed anyways, so Raptite. Okay, confirming 5 cards. There we go. So I want you from top to bottom. So yeah, I think it shouldn't really matter. There we go. Alright, so now we'll be able to, well, I guess at this point if we wanted to, we could Pot of Prosperity to be able to draw into the Raptite and then be able to use the Seeker, like normal summon it and then special summon the Seeker. So let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to banish 3 just so we know it's on top. So we're just going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of one of our Leonites, and we'll just dump probably just one of the Granites. We don't really need it. 2, 3, okay, and then we're just going to steal that Raptite really quick. So now we have a guaranteed level 6 Synchro, which is really good. Alright, so we are at 2 summons. We'll go ahead and activate our Seeker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hit a Guardian. Okay, sick. So we're going to go Guardian. Okay, so the only thing that kind of sucks about this play is that if we leave the Guardian on field, it will self-destruct at end of turn because we don't have an Iron Core or a Rock Monster in our hand. We could potentially fix that, but let's just try to extend here a little bit. This is now 4 summons, but that's fine. So go ahead and activate this. So if at this point, if the opponent does hit the Nibiru, we do have a Guardian to save us, and we got both of our other Adamancipator monsters, so that's good. I think I'd rather go Analyzer in this case, just because we can still make a Synchro 8, and for some reason it's just the harder one to get out. So and we got the Dragite. Okay, so we're perfectly fine. Then if we draw into a rock monster, we can totally leave that Quackimera Guardian on field, which will just be an extra disruption for us. So it's just like, it's free. Oh, no, we don't. Why don't we get that? Huh. I must have clicked something wrong to not get the draw. Oh, Pot of Prosperity. I'm dumb. That's fine. We still get the Dragite, so it's totally okay. We don't really have, like, any other ways to... I mean, like, we could overlay, like, the Dragite and the Guardian and then just search for an Analyzer. Or, I guess, the Analyzer and the Guardian probably be better. I don't want to overextend here. I don't think this is worth overextending. We'll just get the Dragite. We will lose the Guardian, but it's fine. Let me look at that. I forgot that our Adamancipator monsters actually get the 500 attack and defense buff. So we actually have some pretty beefy monsters here. And then we can just set the Torrential and the Resonance. So basically this turn, the Quackimera Guardian just served as a way to protect our plays from hand traps like Nibiru or Ghost Ogre or Ash Blossom or Ghost Bell. All of those have protected us. And we also have, both Raptite and Dragite in the graveyard, which means that we can recycle both of these guys on the following turn, as well as having their effects live. So with Raptite, we now get a DD Crow. With Dragite, we get a Spell or Trap Negate. Then we also have a Torrential Tribute if they like Dark Rule or No More Us. And we also have an Adamancipator Resonance. So as long as we keep one of these guys on field, we have a Resonance to be able to back it up for a free Monster Negate there. So even when we go end phase here, we lose the Guardian. That's fine. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 disruptions all day off of just Adamancipator control. So let's go ahead and hop into a game here and see how well this deck actually plays. Alright, going in here, we are going to get the RPS, which means we get to go first. And this is actually a pretty good hand. Actually, Adamancipator Friends is really good in this build because we don't have to worry about being locked into rocks. Everything that we're going to be summoning for the most part is going to be rocks. So I just want 5 monsters. Doesn't really matter because we're just going to use Friends to add one of them. That's the nice thing about this deck is it does have like easy search ability. So we just want to really get that. Let's get the Seeker because we have the Raptite in our hand. So that'll work. I guess it really doesn't matter the order, too, because Adamancipator Friends will let us look at the top 5, so it's fine. It's just kind of a complicated way to search, but it really works, so. Alright, perfect. So now we can normal summon the Raptite. We'll be able to at least get access to DD Crow and a Monster Negate at the very least. And now we can special summon you to be able to get the search off the top 5. So we're at 2 summons now. We gotta keep watching that just in case it's a Nibiru. Okay, so we saw the Earth X-Sealed Fusion, which is very unfortunate because Raptite is not an Earth monster, so we cannot get into our Exterio play, which really sucks. But we might be able to find a way around this. Let's just go for the Raptite, because that's pretty much the only play we would have gone with anyways, and we still have a Synchro monster for that, so that's fine. We'll activate you to see what we can get off of this. This is 4 summons. I am well aware of that. We don't have anything to reveal in the supply. Well, I guess that's okay. Yikes, that's a very bad. I guess we're just gonna do this because this will just at least allow us to add a Quackimera monster, so that's fine. It'll just get us a Guardian for next turn to kind of help us out a little bit. And if you guys saw the Quackimera Overload in there, I really like it because it's a special summon negate, and it's actually very handy. I think it's actually just summon in general, so that's kind of nice. So we didn't open up as optimally as I would have thought, or at least like we didn't top deck as good as we could have. I really would have loved to have had that Earth Hex-Sealed Fusion go live, but it's fine. At least we still have a Raigeki and a Quackimera Guardian to kind of clean up the opponent's board next turn, as well as being able to recycle the Raptite back to our extra deck, which is always fantastic. I love the fact that this deck can just reuse resources like nothing. I'm gonna pick up. Okay, of course we're gonna be playing Utopia. That's just my luck. After last time, it's no surprise to see this, to be honest. But we do have a DD Crow and a Monster Negate, so that should hopefully help out. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not really going to do anything if we de-decrow that now, so we just gotta... I don't know if either of these disruptions are really going to affect this deck all that much, because most of the stuff comes from the hand anyways. We'll see how quickly this happens. So, okay. Wow, alright. There goes the Armed Sage. Okay. Okay, so we'll get to add a ZW monster. So what is... You can special summon up to... Oh, yeah, I don't think I like that. I'm not going to shotgun it now, though. I'm going to wait to see what he exceed summons and just take that out, because even if I got rid of that, he'd probably still have a way to extend. Because sure, it would have gotten rid of the Onomatopoeia, but it wouldn't have been enough, I don't think. So let's see what he overlays for, and I might just be able to take that out. So he's going to go for the Utopic Sage. Okay. So looks, I'm just going to, let me see. I think I might be able to, like, kind of slow this down here. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop it necessarily, but it's at least a good start. Okay, I want to see what that does. So it's this one he activated. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna banish that. I don't want that going off. I don't want him to be able to get back into the rank 4 game. I want to make sure that he stays out of that and stays down. So, okay, he's got an Astral Karibo. Okay, so that's... Okay, so he still gets into his rank 4 monster. So that's unfortunate. He played through both of our disruptions just fine. Gonna go into the Utopia double. I've seen this play time. He's gonna rank up into not a normal Utopia. He's just gonna basically just using it to rank up into whatever he wants to. Alright, what's he gonna choose on this one? I'm actually really kind of curious now. Because I've seen several different builds where the Utopia double goes up into a whole bunch of different things, so I'm not quite sure where this is gonna go, but I am curious. All right, he's thinking. Got to figure out what toolbox tool he wants to pull out here to be able to get through this. As of right now, the Raptide is our biggest defense, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. So, oh, he's just gonna go for the normal Utopia. I guess yeah, he can still rank that up though into Utopia Prime, which is fair. Life points at least 3,000 higher than yours. Okay. Okay, so he's not going to be able to get that effect off, but he has a rank up spell. That's, I mean, fair enough. Go into the Utopia Dragnar. I've seen this card quite a bit. This one's actually insane. I don't like this card at all. It's good card design, don't get me wrong, but it's insane. I don't... At least he can't attack me directly, so he's not going to be able to deal any damage this turn. And he gets a free Hope Harbinger? Man, that's impressive. Oh, wow, that's really going to suck, especially because he can just negate the Raigeki. But I suppose I could always put out the Quackimera Guardian first and then activate the Raigeki so that he can't. I can just negate his Hope Harbinger. So, and we kept the Raptite, so that's actually really good. And we drew into a Raptite for turn. That's kind of unfortunate because we don't really have any extenders to work with here. But I'm just going to normal summon this now and then try to get rid of everything because there's nothing here that can't be destroyed by card effects and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and activate this. He's going to try to negate it with the Hope Harbinger. I just know he is. There we go, yep, and that's where we're gonna Guardian. Thanks for playing. Oh, he's just gonna get another summon. But I mean, that's fine, because it should just get destroyed by the Raigeki and Chainlink 1, so. Unless he special summons something that can't be destroyed by card effect. So we'll see here. At least we wouldn't have to worry about that Dragnar reducing our attack points to 0. That would be very unfortunate. Not like our Raptite could get over him anyways, but we might be able to use Raptite actually to be able to extend into what we need here. Okay, so I can actually use the Laputite again, so that's good. Oh, he was able to protect it. Okay. Well, let's hope we can extend here then and be able to get into our Dragite. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna choose 5. As long as we get one of our tuners on board, we're fine. As long as we can make it into the Dragite, we're totally good. Doesn't really matter. Alright. That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. It's okay. Alright, does he have a response for this? He's gonna Ash. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that is so unfortunate. I really wish I didn't accidentally put him into attack now. Whoops. Alright, well, that's his turn then. We, unfortunately just kind of got screwed over by Utopia there. This is This is interesting. I totally did not mean to put that Reptite in attack mode. I can't believe I misclicked that hard. Oh well. We'll just see here. He'll probably be able to finish me off this turn if we're being quite honest. I mean, he's got a Utopic Dragon on field. Ooh, actually, let's just get rid of whatever he's targeting. So, there we go. Let's just get rid of that. I don't want to see that. Sorry, buddy. I at least did something. I got one disruption off of him. So, hey, look at that. We might actually not die this turn. That's going to be 300, so 4,300 total. Putting us down to 37. That's not bad. It's survivable, and we can just recycle the Reptite once again, so not too bad. As long as we draw into a card that can let us get off on our plays next turn. Which actually, yes, that's right, because we, I forgot about that, because we'd stacked the deck already. So I'm just going to use Reptite and get him back in the extra deck. Alright, we don't have to deal with a spell negate, so that's really good. Let's do the Seeker, and actually, I'm going to end up using that Laputite just so I can get a stack on top of the deck. Because I want to be able to get that Dragite out. So let's use you. And actually, I'm just going to make sure I get an Analyzer because I'm going to go into another Reptite, so. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. It's fine. I just want to make sure the Analyzer's on top, that's all. Alright. Oh shoot, I should have activated Seeker first. It's fine. We're just going to go into the Reptite. We'll probably end up getting into a Seeker later on in the combo anyways, so it's okay. Alright. I mean, I could have summoned another Reptite off of the Seeker, but then it would have just restacked my deck and life would not have been dandy, so we'll just get the Analyzer summon here. We've got another Graveyard Disruption, so that's always good. Alright, let's see what we can pull off of this. Please, give me something good. No! How did you completely whiff that? How? How did you do that? Oh, man, my deck hates me. My deck so hates me. Oh, my God. Alright. Looks like it's back to this guy's turn because I just have nothing. My deck is just really hating me right now. Alright, so there goes the Armed Sage and another Astral Karibo. Just gonna get another rank 4. It's fine. I mean, he's pretty much got game at this point. Like, I don't think there's anything I can really do to, like, stop him from ending me right here. So, yeah, because he's just going to go Utopia right there. And, like, that in and of itself is just enough. Yeah, because let's see. So that's so he'll use Utopia, attack over the Analyzer. He'll have to use the Utopic Dragon to go over the Reptite. So that's 3k to the face. He just needs 700 more. And that's game. And I don't think that's really all that hard to do for Utopia. Oh, he's going to rank up into Utopia Ray. Oh, and then he's just going to Utopia the Lightning. And there goes a Tornado Bringer. Okay. I think he's got enough damage on field now. Because now he can just use that. And that, yeah, no, he's just going to be able to attack directly with the Utopic Dragon. And that's going to be game. That is totally game. Oh, man, that's so sad. I honestly thought I kind of had it this time, but this was fully on me for the crappy misplays. I will never not be a bad player. But I still think the deck has potential. You guys should try it out. Maybe mess with a few different ratios. Here, let me go back to the deck, actually. So there's obviously plenty of things you could work with here. You could take out a couple, like, maybe take out 1 or 2 of the signs. Once again, take out the Retort Fusions. And just throw in more, like, actual trap cards that'll help you out more. Maybe, like, a couple of Solemns or, you know, something else in there. As you can see here, I just kind of threw in fillers for the side deck. We got the Nibiru's, Phantasmes, Lancias, Drolls, Lightning Storms. For if we know that we're going second. But otherwise, you know, work on ratios here for sure. If you guys want to cut the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion and then Churia Exterio package, I completely understand. I just like to have basically infinite spell and trap negates. I just think Exterio is an insane monster and so easy and free for this deck. Of course, if you use the Adamancipator Friends, you'll get locked out of being able to summon it, which is fine because you still have so many other plays you can go with. You could definitely like go for more synchros in the extra deck. Like you can cut out the Ptolemy M7, you can cut out the Beatrice, and go for more like synchro plays. You could go for like a Halkify Braxton with a Borreload Savage if you wanted to. Or you could just play this as a pure combo deck. I always thought that Adamancipators were more fun as a control combo deck, like more of a tempo deck basically, where you can go through combo plays to set up a controlling board. That's what I always thought was interesting about this deck, and I always figured it was going to be Rogue at best, and then people found the Rock combo variant with the Block Dragon until it got banned. and all this other stuff. So Adamancipators, for me, kind of got ruined for a little bit, but I think that they really do have a lot of potential. I think you guys need to try them out more. I have done an Adamancilith build in the past, which was Adamancipator and Megalith together. Actually worked really well. It was super consistent. You could go for either combo. You could go through them both together and have them like enhance each other and build more synergy off of each other, which I thought was just absolutely incredible. They're all decks worth playing. Like, honestly, guys, Adamancipators are just so much fun. They're so quirky and they're so entertaining. I definitely recommend that you guys try out some different Adamancipator builds and let me know what you guys come up with. I know Adamancipran Kids is pretty popular, but I don't really like that deck as much. It's just kind of awkward and janky and doesn't really sit quite right with me, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you have any ideas for ratios on this deck, any ideas for different builds of this deck, I'd totally love to hear it. I always love your guys' thoughts. So, like I said, let me know all that down in the comments. And once again, if you guys like the video, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, as well as slapping that bell notification, so you guys will get notified every time I upload on every Monday with market watches and every Friday with a deck profile, deck review, or whatever content's going up that week. So there might be occasions where I get some extra special content for you guys that I get out to you, like an extra video a week every now and then. We'll see. But also, don't forget to join in on my Monday live streams every Monday night at 5 p.m. CST. That is 6 p.m. EST, or I believe 3 p.m. Pacific Standard, depending on what time zones you guys are at. You can always configure where you're at from there. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. I love you all so much. Your support has been amazing, and I really appreciate you watching this video today. So remember to have fun and make your move. Peace out.
I'm a love giver, searching for glory, I'm a strong winner. Don't mean the ball cause I'm a hard hitter. Only be swimming in